In this video, we're going to talk about Ikan's new NDI Teleprompter monitor.
Real quick, you're watching VP Land. Special thanks to our sponsors for helping make our NAB coverage possible, Blackmagic and Atmos. And now, back to the video.
What's up? I'm here with Brian from Ikan. Brian, good to see you. So yeah, tell me what we got going on here with the NDI monitor.
So this is our new 19-inch NDI teleprompter monitor. This NDI monitor can both decode and encode. So if you have a camera here on your teleprompter, you can just plug that into the SDI port and turn it into an NDI signal, a high bandwidth NDI signal on your network. So it can also decode. So if there's any other NDI streams on your network, all you do is just plug it in, the Ethernet cable, and it has access to all the NDI streams. You can assign each of those NDI streams into their own preset. So you can number 1 through 10. So we have 10 preset buttons right here. So you can see preset number 1 is running our Brainstorm here. So we have a Brainstorm software that's outputting an NDI stream, and we can just pick that up and then put it on our talent monitor. So if I were to go to, preset number 2, it'll load up another NDI stream that's on the network.
So how are you managing these presets? Or is this like a
So we have a web interface that you can log into. So it's just everything is being done through one cable. It's like we have power over Ethernet, we have NDI stream, we have NDI tally, and you can also access the monitor through the web GUI. So
and that's this tally light we're seeing up here?
Yeah.
Control over it.
It's also assignable. You can actually choose to use it. If you have this monitor as a script monitor, like it'll be laid out here, you could use the top tally light.
Okay.
So this is just a switch to go from different tally lights. If you want to access the menu, you just log into the IP address. If you want to see the IP address of the device, it's in the menu, so you don't have to go and try to scan for the IP address. It's already there for you. So you just log into it on your web browser, and you can just assign all of the NDI sources. You can just pick one and say, I want this as preset number 1. Another one is preset number 2. Easily just access them by just simply pushing a button. So whenever I was actually, testing this virtual production setup at our office, I actually just used this monitor. I had like the XR tripod already hooked up with the camera. I was able to access the feed of the camera to make sure that everything looked good. You can access the feed from your desktop monitor, like I have right here. You can actually see what the settings are on the virtual production software. Just even in that instance, just having quick access without having to fiddle around with too many cables is actually...
Yeah, like you're on set, you're by the TV, you can just kind of switch.
Yeah, I know,
okay,
I need to access this camera real quick, or this, maybe the talent that's doing the news or something, like they can easily just see a feed of like a PowerPoint presentation that somebody is streaming somewhere on the network. It's just easy to access everything on the network.
Confidence monitor or something for a presenter.
Yeah, or, for instance, like, if the talent wants to see what they look like, the talent would much rather see themselves, with
in
everything. Themselves in the actual environment. So since Brainstorm's already outputting that, we can just easily access the video stream, just assign it, and that's it, so it's really easy.
And you mentioned, so it does encode, so any of the other inputs that we have on the side, like HDMI or SDI, it would put that on the NDI?
Well, you can access the HDMI and SDI. So if you were to go out of your camera...
into the monitor.
So you just plug it into the SDI port or the HDMI port. You can just encode that into an NDI, high bandwidth NDI stream.
Right. So on your network, you could pull up that video feed.
Oh yeah,
on
you
NDI,
can pull it up anywhere on the network. If you have another monitor somewhere, a computer that's running the NDI software, you can just easily pull that in there and load
while
it into
displaying a different NDI.
Well, that's actually another kind of cool thing about it is that so if I were to just plug in, say, this camera into the NDI monitor, I could have it as a stream on the network. And if you were either using a TriCaster or vMix, and you were to just cut to this camera, the tally light will automatically, turn red, and it will let the talent know that they're already live.
And then you're getting kind of your bi-directional just over Ethernet and your power and everything.
Yeah, it's just everything is just through one cable. So it's like you have like that many features just with a single cable. So
that's cool. That's great.
Yeah.
And what pricing and availability?
We don't have pricing finalized right now. It's probably going to be somewhere between $2,000 to $2,300.
Okay.
So.
And when do you think it's going to be available?
Probably in about 3 months.
From now. Yeah. Okay, so like midsummer or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot, Brian. Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
And that is it for this video. Be sure to check out the rest of our NAB coverage over here at this playlist. And for more videos like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.